welcome back to another quick review. Today we are talking about Planet Coaster 2, one of my most anticipated games of the year. And I say most anticipated games of the year, I mean as of like July. Um, so, uh, this is a weird game to make a quick review on, as you know, I can't beat it, I can't complete it, right? Like, of course, there's like the sandbox stuff, but me personally, that's not the sandbox, the campaign stuff. Me personally, that's not what I like going for in these in these roller coaster simulator games like RCT, Planet Coaster One, games in which I just do sandbox, create my own stuff. I don't really do those objectives. Not that I'm saying it's bad; it's just not my kind of thing. So yeah, this is gonna be a hard one to review. I wanted to kind of give myself some time with the game before I reviewed it. And so the game's been out for a week. I have about 30 hours in it. I am obsessed with it. I'm having a lot of fun. Um, I I I can't say that it's like better than Planet Coaster One yet. What I mean by that is, um, the, it's kind of on par with Planet Coaster One, because I think this game does a significant amount better, but I think this game also has some baffling things in it that make no sense. Let's start with the positives. Significantly better. Coaster Builder. Oh my god, it's so much better. Coaster Builder and the smoothing tool and a whole bunch of new features. So good. The smoothing tool, especially, like, one of my biggest issues in Planet Coaster 1 was doing inline twist and barrel rolls and heartline rolls and whatnot. Zero G rolls. And that is just so much easier in Planet Coaster 2. Like, it's like the way I make a zero G roll in an invert requires like a decent amount of banking offset or heart line, and smoothing that in Planet Coaster One was the worst thing in the world. That's some of the worst things I've ever had to smooth. But at Planet Coaster 2, I did what I normally did, smoothed it, and it came out flawlessly. It was phenomenal. That POV, that coaster specifically, is up on my second channel. I've been uploading a whole bunch of these coasters on my second channel. They've been doing really good, views wise. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. So go check them out. Um, yeah, the new smoothing tool is a game changer. It's so good. Um, a decent amount of people complained about the depth of field and motion blur stuff. I actually kind of I've gotten used to it to the point where now I actually kind of enjoy it. I kind of like what it does. It also makes for really nice and fun photo ops. Um, the scenery brush is phenomenal. I'm so glad it's here. I'm so tired of having to place every single tree scenery brush. It's made my life so much easier. It's made things so much easier in regards to you know, getting scenery done. It's so good. Water slides and flumes. Once again, not like the campaign stuff. Not my kind of deal. Not my kind of thing. When it comes to it, but I'm glad they're in the game, and I think they are really interesting to use. Just, interesting and fun to use. Just not my kind of thing, right? And I think overall, I think overall, just as an experience, I'm having a lot of fun with it. With everything that I have to do at the moment, I'm having more fun with this game than I am with Planet Coaster One, despite the baffling amount of weird choices that are made in the game. Which Let's get on to the negatives. First thing, there are some coaster types that are missing. And some of them aren't like, huge, like, oh man, I wanted these to be back. They're not, because some of them are not that. But I think the one coaster type that's missing for me that kind of threw me off was the suspended coaster, the suspended swinging coaster. I wanted to try that with the new smoothing feature, because I think that was one of the, as much as I enjoyed building it, but smoothing it was horrible. Trying to smooth that thing as well with the suspended stuff was terrible. So I was kind of curious. I'm very upset it's not in the game. I hope they add it soon. Another thing, console. I'm playing on the console edition with keyboard and mouse. Because I'm in college, I just don't have the computer to handle that at the moment. First couple of days before the hot fix came out, Planet Coaster had this issue where it was running very inconsistent frame wise, but that seems to have been fixed now. So we are all good. We're all good. Next thing, I wish there was a bit more scenery items in the game. I like the Viking stuff and the new Greek god stuff and whatnot, but I wish there was just a bit more like the sci-fi stuff and the and whatnot from the last game. But the sets that we do have right now are really good. I built a coaster on my second channel using the Viking stuff, and it was a lot of fun. It was absolute hell to build, but it was a lot of fun nonetheless. It's a really good coaster. And then custom supporting, just supports in general. Man, supports in Planet Coaster 1 were stupid, but like at the very least I can kind of get past them because I just couldn't be bothered to do custom supports. Supporting in this game it's a tad bit less stupid, but at the same time it's extremely stupid because like depending on your banking and how close you are to the ground, you just can't get supports. And then now it's a bit more of a case of why is the support going over there? Why is the support going in that direction? Which is kind of dumb. It kind of gets on my nerves. But once again, I will live. It's not something that has really affected me. The pathing tool was weird at first. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, the new pathing tool. But after kind of getting the hang of it, I like it way more. I enjoy what it is. I think the just overall pathing, like regular paths in Planet Coaster 1 are easier and better to place down. But the line tools and the drawing tools and whatnot and the curving tools with paths are great, and I really enjoy a lot of them. And then I think my last negative at this point, or not even a negative, just kind of a weighing in on a certain issue. There's a lot of people complaining about the game's UI and having to open menus to get to stuff and whatnot. And like on one hand, I understand. I kind of get it. Kind of having to open a whole bunch of menus kind of sucks. On the other hand, like I'm a JRPG player, right? I'm a Xenoblade fan at that. I do dabble at MMOs. I have gone through some of the worst AIs, the UI to ever see the light of day. So it doesn't really bother me because I know A, game development ain't easy, and B, it's either clutter everything on the screen and have it become a mess, or bury everything in menus, which I would rather prefer that. So yeah. And then the last thing I want to touch up on to end this quick review soon because it is starting to become a long one. New coaster types. I hope they do add some more coaster types, like an actual intimate blitz and with swing launches and load and unload stations, which I know they're adding in the December update. I hope they add some new coaster types besides the ones that we have now. But with the ones that I have played around with so far, the multiverse coasters are a lot of fun. They feel like coasters that require you to do some theming with it, which I'm not sure how I feel about. But like I said, the multiverse coasters are a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying using them. The tilt coaster, I kind of have to get the hang of because it feels like it's moving way too fast at all times, especially because it feels like it's like, rather than just dropping you off the tilt, it feels like it's launching you off the tilt. So it feels like it's going way too fast at times, which kind of sucks. But otherwise, I think the tilt coaster is a lot of fun. It's just a matter of controlling speed and trying to figure out a layout because there aren't that many tilt coasters in the world. There's only one built right now, or one operating right now, and the tilt coaster that's in the game is the old tilt track and not the new tilt track. So it feels like incredibly unrealistic or wacky to have you doing these new School of Vekoma elements on old School of Vekoma track. Haven't got the chance to use the Vekoma spinning coaster that's like Cosmic Rewind, but I haven't. I after learning that it's like the same system, like the same control scheme as like the 4D coaster, I was kind of turned off by that. I was like, I don't want to play with that because that just seems like a lot of effort for something that's going to, for me at least, turn out horrible. And then the New Gen Vekoma. It's the last one that I can think off the top of my head besides some of the water coasters. New Gen Vekoma, amazing, phenomenal. It's my favorite model in the game. I love messing around with it. It's just a lot of fun. everything about it. I'm glad we have new Gen Vekoma in the game. Do I wish it had a bit more cars? Absolutely, but for the most part, I think it's great. All right, this has got to become a long review rather than a quick review. This turned to 10 minutes, but that's fine. Thank you for watching this quick review. This is quick review number 99, by the way, so next time will be quick review number 100. I do have plans for what I want to do for that, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. See ya. Bye.